today we can go and use that stability ball a little bit for a little ball sequence, giving you some essential exercises to be doing at home. So the first thing we're going to do is to come into a seated position. That ball can go in between your inner thighs, just above the knee. And then as always, trying to lengthen your spine for a moment, just to sit up nice and tall. And I always like to envision a wall behind me, so sit up super tall, trying to connect to that wall. My head, want to make sure it's not in front of me. I'm trying to retract my neck by drawing the chin down ever so slightly, lowering the gaze a little bit, and then connecting to the ball. We're breathing in through the nose and exhale through your mouth. As I inhale, I try to feel length. Inhale. As I exhale, I feel my ribs closing, but at the same time, I want to feel that I'm growing taller, stretching up to the ceiling. Breathing in. And then exhale, lengthening even a bit more. On your next few breaths, we're going to add a ball squeeze on the exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, connect to the ball. Feeling that fire up your inner thighs. Inhale, let it go. Exhale to lengthen your spine, connect to the ball. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're trying to roll off our sits bones. As I inhale, I prepare. I feel nice and tall. As I exhale, I start to engage my pelvic floor. My navel draws in. I can feel that lower tummy scoop in. I'm trying to roll away from my femur, trying to roll away from my legs. And I'm rolling, I squeeze the ball because that ball squeeze really helps with my core engagement. So starting to roll down until you hit the lower back. And then I start to roll back up and over. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, we engage our core, we connect to the ball. To the lower back, inhale. And then exhale to round over. And inhale to sit up tall. Do that again, inhale. Exhale to roll back. One bone at a time into the lower back. And then I start to carve out my abdominals. I scoop in, squeeze the ball, and flex over. And inhale to rebuild. Next time, we're going to roll down. 1. We're going to roll a little further on 2. We roll a little further down on 3. And then on 4, we're going to hit the floor, come all the way down. From here, if that feels okay, if you have a ball, if you don't have a ball, use a big pillow, use a foam roller, and then start to lift my hips up. I'm finding a spot right between my cheeks. So I'm trying to be on my sacrum, okay? Watching that I'm not on my lower back at the moment. You want to feel that the whole body weight can settle into the ball. There's a bit of movement here. It almost always feels quite nice. Okay, feeling our shoulders relax, feeling our rib cage relax, our chest stays open. Arms are going to be by your side. From there, we're going to breathe in through the nose. And on the exhale, I try to elevate my pelvic floor. I'm engaging my pelvic floor. Feels like you're holding your urine in a way. And then as your pelvic floor lifts, you can feel that your belly button's drawing in a little bit. But it's not about sucking the belly in. So your pelvic floor lifts and your navel pulls in. You can draw in and you can feel the muscle groups, they start wrapping around, okay? Again, that motorcycle belt is a good cue, okay? Sometimes we use a seat belt, but I find a motorcycle works better because it incorporates a larger area. It wraps around. So my lower core firms up. I am able to stabilize that lower back better. So on my next exhale, start to lift one leg into tabletop. And then inhale, slowly lower it down without the lower belly bulging out. So trying to maintain that connection to the core. Exhale, re-engage. Lift the opposite leg. And then placing it back down. And we can do a few and down. Exhale, and down. And then we lift. And breathing in. On the exhale, feel your navel drawing just a little bit more to lift the second leg up. So we're trying to keep our knees in line with hips, ankles in line with knees. And then breathing in through the nose. You want to feel an inhale going to your ribcage. Not the world's largest inhale, normal inhale. And then on the exhale, maybe we tap the floor with one toe. Now this may be called toe taps, but do we really need to tap the floor? If our tummy starts to push up to the ceiling, we would then choose to go a third of the way, maybe part way, maybe some of us go all the way. Choose and listen to your body. What point, what stage are you at? Can you safely go towards the floor and keep that lower tummy pulling in, keeping that seatbelt firm? Or do you start pushing your tummy out as you go all the way? So find that connection to the pelvic floor, the transverse abdominals, and then go to where you feel safe. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go one side. Inhale, then the other side. Inhale, lift. So I'm giving you a few options here. You can choose whichever version is working for you today. Now if you can go down on one leg, and we're hovering that leg, and then going into a reciprocal movement, which is more challenging to stabilize through the core. And we're trying not to let the tummy push out. So the moment you feel you can't connect that any longer, you take a break, you take a moment, you regroup, and then you may continue then. Safer than just overworking all those superficial abdominals. So we're going to bring it back to stillness, taking a breath in. On the exhale, stretching both legs up to the ceiling. Trying to keep them lined. Now if this hurts your kneecap, reaching into the heel eases up on the tight quad if you have a tight quadricep, okay? Now you can reach into the heel. So we can go into a bend and a stretch. Into a bend and a stretch. Now the body feels a lot more at ease and comfortable if it starts rolling into the lower back. So, but can we maintain the weight on the sacrum as we move through the legs? Exhale to stretch. Keeping that connection rib to hip, meaning that with every exhale, your ribs are gliding down, preventing you from overusing that mid back. And up for 4, 3, like you're standing on the ceiling, 2, and 1 more. Now can we turn the legs out? Here I like to cue to spiral them out. Keep your heels connected and feel your glutes starting to work, your rotator starting to work. To turn them out, we're gonna add 4, 3, 2, 1 more time, bring them back in, bending your knees in, and then from here, turning out 1. So think of a butterfly as you open up those wings, knees going wide to the side, heels are together. Think about squeezing your heels as you rotate out to stay connected to your hip. And back. And back, 1 more time, holding it here. Now let's take a breath in. We're going to start by exhaling. The exhale connects us to our transverse abdominals, our obliques, so they stabilize us against that leg reach out. Point your toes, squeeze your legs together. So, depending on the core strength and the hip strength, that's going to dictate how low your legs are going to go. So we're going to start high, and then every time we start reaching, We're gonna add a little more. We're gonna go a little lower towards the floor. Again, you may go all the way to the floor, but your friend may go to the ceiling, right? So wherever that is for you, where can we safely connect to the core, stabilizing through the core without overusing our back, without overusing our superficial muscles, without overusing the neck. So if I go too low, I may start, my shoulders want to come up, and I start, my tummy pushes out, and my neck starts to go. So where can I keep the shoulders connected, my ribs connected, my tummy firm, and reach my legs out. One more time. From there, we're going to hinge them up to the ceiling. Okay? We bend the knees. We reach them out. Inhale, lift. Bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Bend. Exhale, reach. Lift. Bend. Stretch. Lift. Bend. Stretch. Continue. 2. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Reach. Now find your TA. Bring it in. Bring your knees together. Release one leg forward and hug the other knee in. And then we switch. The other leg, hip flexor relaxes. Taking our feet down, lift our hips up, and roll.